July 10th, residents in East Gwillimbury, clear night, 17 degrees Celsius outside, a little bit chilly. It was hot today, raining all week, but it's a clear night. People in attendance, the homeowner and the team, Scooby, Linda, and Aaron. Reports of noises in the dining room area. The son's room, he won't sleep without the covers over his head because he sees shadow people. Daughter's closet, coat hangers falling off the closet rod, and we're just gonna see what happens.
First time I've ever seen her today or talk.
Pooh Bear is so creepy. And I kind of feel like he's one of those dolls that will come to life and kill you.
I know. That's why there's only 1.1. Oops. 1.6.
It smells so delicious though.
That's 1.9.
There's, yeah, in that second mirror by the door, that's a electrical panel.
Yeah, 'cause here it's...
And recording.
And lights out. This is my house and I don't know which light switch.
Recording.
Lights out. Okay, so we're gonna start in the dining room. Oh, that's going off because
Of our
of my
vibrations.
camera and stuff. Okay. Okay, so we want to start off by thanking all the previous owners of this house because it's an awesome house and a great property and we love being here. But we have a few questions for anybody who may be remaining. And I think the number one reason is, what's your name? When did you live here? We know the house was built in 1860, which was actually before Canada became Canada. And it was a rooming house for the Grand Trunk Railway. And then it turned into a blacksmith shop. And then it was a general store before it became a family home. So there's lots of people that came in and out of these doors. And it would be really neat to know if you're one of them or two of them. We hear lots of noises and bumps and bangs in this room. I hope we hear some tonight. And on the table in front of us are two devices here. One, you could make the numbers go up, and the other one, you could make the colors change. If you were to touch it, you could make the numbers go. You could make the...
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Tag. That came... we're all in the living room, and that came from behind us in the kitchen area. That was loud.
Now all these lights are going up, but I think, I don't know. I think it might be because, I don't know now, I've moved it pretty far away. Let me see if I move it further. Okay, there. Because it's an electric fireplace, I'm just thinking it may have some effect on.
What if we were to move it more into the middle?
Into the middle of the room?
Yeah.
Will it be too close to the proximity panel then?
I don't think so because the proximity panel has to have actual light
Okay,
going over it or around it.
perfect. So let's move the table over here, just to be on the safe side with the fireplace.
That was a really loud noise.
That was a loud noise. That's me sitting down. So we've got that. It would be awesome if you could make those lights change from green all the way up to orange or red. We also have a bunch of lights in the middle of the room that if you walk over it, they'll light up. So if I do this, the lights light up.
Was-
The EMF detector's going off.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's because this
So
went
the
off.
proximity panel. Was that you that made the noise behind us?
They've
Yeah.
been on all the time.
They've been on all the time, so I'm wondering if they're on because of the electricity from the light panel. And I know that. Okay, so what we've discovered. I
Even
can't
over
be
top,
talking.
these lights are not going off.
So we are over top right now, and these lights, like Scooby said, are not going off. But when they were on this table, the lights are randomly going off.
No, I had just moved it. Okay, so
Maybe it's because of this.
let's put this
No.
over here. Besides, we've got that one here and that there. Okay, so we did a little bit of furniture rearranging because we wanted to make sure that the equipment wasn't too close together to make false readings and get us all excited for no reason. This is really bright, by the way.
Tag car moving by.
Yeah, that's the other difficult one with this location is because the train tracks are close by. We're going to be hearing the train and we're right in front of the road. So we'll hear cars going by and potentially pedestrians chatting. But hopefully this late at night, that will slow down. Okay, so again, I'm Scooby. You probably know me as Trish. There's Linda and Erin. And we're just here to chat with you tonight. And hopefully we will get your name and who you are, where you're from. Sounds like a business conference. Why you're still here. I guess we should just start with the first question, right?
Was that you that moved the bag in the hallway? Were you the one that just knocked it down? Because that was pretty neat.
See, and I went from feeling like all jittery to being completely calm again.
Yeah, like it's very calm.
Oh, no, here it comes again. So, yeah, we've got the dossier of all of the previous landowners and mortgage holders sitting on the table. Again, they're there from 1904 to 1985. No, I forget. There's been quite a few owners of this property, particularly in the last 20 years. Just curious as to if you're the reason that those people have left.
Sorry.
What year did you live here in? Right now it's 2021. Did you live here? Or were you just passing through? Also, we should probably mention, we're not wearing masks, and this is the first investigation we've been doing in over a year that we haven't been wearing masks.
Yeah.
All three of us are double vaccinated, and we've also been staying in our little bubbles, which is why we're okay to do this. So I just wanted to bring that up as well. And you know, usually this room is really noisy, and for some reason you're not making any noise now. And we do have upstairs in the daughter's room, we have a teddy bear up there you could talk to, and there's a camera up there that will also get your picture, and there is a microphone up there so you could talk into that as well. Car.
You said there was a blacksmith that used to be
Yeah.
in this area?
Yeah.
Are you perhaps the blacksmith?
Are you the lady that owned this house back in 1940 until about 1985? And you lived here with your family, and this dining room was actually your garage.
I don't know if the mics were loud or not, but it does sound, when we talk, there was the two times that you could hear us.
Yeah, this sounded like somebody was walking back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you turn off the camera because it was in your way of coming into the room? Again, you can make the lights on here light up. You can turn these balls to be a flashing.
Can you make the trimeter go up to about 5?
I'm not offering me, offer you.
If you need to use,
Actually, don't use you because I gotta sleep in your room tonight. Don't do that.
if you want to use my energy at this moment,
There we go.
there's Gail's ninja sword. You need it.
Okay.
It's real, so be careful, sure. If you need to use my energy to make the balls light up or to make something happen, please feel free.
Did you hear that?
I thought it was just me on the bed.
No.
That's the mice.
No, it was different. Hopefully it picks up on camera. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't nice. It was like a
One. Okay, so we are wrapping up. It is 2:15 in the morning. This is the latest we've been on an investigation, hoping that we got some good evidence or something that's happened. So we had the cat balls flashing in Gail's room. We had the proximity panel bag falling off. We had some noises, pops and dings that we heard. So hopefully when we review the evidence, we'll get some good stuff. And Dave, I hope this is enough evidence for you to review, and can't wait to hear about it, and see you later. Take care. Night.
Okay, so on the evidence video, we had this audio device spin, say 30 degrees on a table, about 3 feet off the ground. It's a short, it's a petty table. And we're kind of questioning whether the pressure of the cord might have made it move at all. So here's headphones, they're on the ground. It's about a 5-foot cable, so I mean, I can try and test this also on a taller location and see what it does. Matter of fact, I think I will test it on a taller location, just simply to make a point of pressure. And this is a flat surface, as you can see. This is my wife's cutting board, and here's the headphones, which I'm going to place on the ground. So there's the cable. All right, and that's really how it was sitting, and they were outside at the time. So, and you know what, and I've got a fan running on the ground to make a bit of vibration as well. It's a large industrial fan, so that should vibrate the floor enough to make it move. So we're going to have to see if this moves at all. I'll have to import it and see it speed up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull on the cable and put pressure and see what it takes. The table had a sheen surface like this. This is a rubber back device, like it's rubber and it's heavy. But let's see if it moves. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I don't know how much it's actually moved. So I'm going to put some pressure on here. See, it can be pulled, but I'm actually pulling on this thing. You know? And it's moving, you know, about the same speed it was before. I don't know how else to throw that into a test category. But like, I'm pulling on it. But like the headphone was on the ground, like the table it was on was knee height, and this is twice that. So as you can see, there's a fair bit of slack regardless, you know. So unless, you know, I bring this video up and it shows this moving somewhat, then that's going to debunk that was the case. So.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Okay.
Who knows? Let's check it out. All right, so my thoughts on this, the recreation test that I just did, based on what happened on the video. A couple factors, right? Like, I did it twice the height. It didn't really seem to get any movement. And the fact is that I had to pull reefing pressure on it, and it had that tugging forward motion rather than a slow 30-degree arc where it was like on a pin. So I don't have an answer for that one. So I just got to put that as evidence. I think there's 5 feet of slack on the cable. That table was 2 feet high. I put it on a 4-foot table, both with a sheen surface, and couldn't get the same results. So I can't debunk what happened there.